Wickets at regular intervals for Glamorgan on the third day of their LV County Championship match in Chesterfield means that the Welshmen, in spite of yet more bad weather, have a decent chance of registering their fifth successive win for the first time in their history after Derbyshire were asked to follow on. They needed 139 runs to avoid that when the penultimate morning got underway, with Derbyshire on 122 for 2 in response to Glamorgan's 410. The morning was one of fits and starts due to the weather, and after Wayne Madsen had hit that boundary, he edged Michael Hogan to slip to depart after adding 5 to his overnight 19. Before the players were off again, Billy Godalman, who'd added 4 to his 49, was LBW to Graham Wagg, and Wes Durston edged the same bowler to Hogan after making a single, a wicket which left Derbyshire on 137 for 5, their follow-on avoidance target being 261. Shiv Thakur and Alex Hughes then survived until lunch, which was taken with the total on 169 for 5, and then, at last, the bad weather relented to let the players stay out for a while after the break. 12 runs had been added when Hughes nicked a full delivery from David Lloyd to Jacques Rudolph after making 28. This was another good day for the Welshmen. They made only one real error, Hogan spilling a solid chance in the slips to give Thakur a life. The former Leicestershire man tried to make the most of that as he and Harvey Hussain carried the total up to 210, only for the latter to then fall to Rory Smith, Colin Ingram with the safe pair of hands at first slip. 210 for 7 soon became 218 for 9. Hogan this time held on brilliantly to remove Tony Palladino for a single. And then Thakur's innings was ended on 41 as he was taken right on the boundary's edge by Lloyd to give Andrew Salter a wicket, one which left Derbyshire 9 down and still 43 runs away from avoiding the follow-on. Tom Taylor decided that the best way to do that was to play some shots, and he went after Hogan, hitting him for 3 maximums in quick time to give his side a chance of putting Glamorgan back into bat next. Just 9 more runs were needed in order to do that, when Taylor was bowled by Hogan for 30. Derbyshire all out for 252 to concede a first innings advantage of 158 runs to Glamorgan. Rudolph had no hesitation in going back out to field, but he was not helped again by the weather. There were 5 overs before the players were off for the light, and another 13 before the day was ended, 23 overs early. There was enough time for Godalman and Hamish Rutherford to knock off some runs. They'd put on 37 in fact by the time stumps were drawn. Glamorgan have been dominant in this match and will feel a little let down by the weather if they can't win on the last day and make history for the county. Derbyshire go into the final day with all of their second innings wickets intact and trailing by 121 runs.